Chapter 4. J.D. Remembers. While I drove home from dinner at Sela's in Charleston, Valerie slept in the passenger seat. In our family, we euphemistically referred to these traveling naps as sleep, but the truth was she was passed out cold. Her present state was a curious thing, because why would 2 short, watery vodkas and 1 small glass of white wine turn a grown woman into a taxidermist prize? But there she was. Yeah, boy. Perhaps just maybe the medication the neurologist gave her was not intended to be chased by a cocktail. Yes, that was a distinct possibility. Let's see now. Would my wife err on the side of caution? Hell no. What kind of side effects could the medication have? Nausea? Blackouts? Could she stop breathing? Now there's a thought. With my luck, she'd live. Who knew? Oh, great, I thought. Was I supposed to sit up all night to see that she had a pulse? I sighed and shook my head, knowing I would be holding a mirror under Valerie's nose until the sun came up. Common decency demanded that much. I mean, after all, I was her husband. I told myself to look up her prescription on the internet because, as sure as anything, she would ignore any warnings about alcohol and I could wind up with a comatose wife for the next 20 years. Great, nice thought. But there were brighter aspects to life, such as Sela. Now there was a great gal if ever there was one. Yes, she was fiercely loyal to Bets, and also she was my lifeline to her. Sometimes a reluctant lifeline, I'd admit. The reason Sela told me anything, other than the fact that she pitied me, was that years ago I bailed her out of a financial hole and solved a small legal problem. I guess she felt she owed me. So Sela would toss me little nuggets about Bets, in the same way I threw scraps of pot roast to my dogs. And I gobbled them up like Goober and Peanut gobbled up peanut butter on Ritz crackers. For years, I had waited for her to say that Bets was coming home. Yes, that's right, home. That was the curse of all Charlestonians. If you'd been born there, you could never call anywhere else home. So Bets McGee was coming back to Charleston, was she? In my mind, Bets had only been living temporarily in New York for nearly 2 decades. Now she was coming home. Why? I wondered. For how long, and what would it mean?